Hi everyone, Kat here. Just wanted to share something for those of you who've had some issues with LightWave 2015.3 and possibly 2018. I don't know what the score is going to be there, but I suspect it'll be potentially a similar issue because it's not really a LightWave issue, it's a Windows issue, and that is to deal with the problem of having LightWave fire up in discovery mode. I recently ran into this a couple of days ago, and I didn't record the video at the time, but I'm going to show you how to get around this problem. And also, if you've just bought LightWave and you're having issues with it not getting out of discovery mode, this is how you get around this problem. First thing you need to do is you need to start up on your Windows 8 or Windows 10 desktop a copy of the command prompt in administrator mode. So the way you do this is you go and type command and right click and hit run as administrator. What you're going to get is this little blue box, and it's going to say, hey, do you really want to do this? This will allow for app changes to your device. And it's like, well, yeah, I want to do that. And you get the command prompt, which comes up. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to change the path using the DOS command prompt to the location of your bin directory for your LightWave install. So the way that works on my machine is pretty much the default for most people, but if it's not where you have your LightWave installed, make sure that you've got it set up this way in the path. So let's do this. We're going to go cd / program files. I'll just move my mouse out of the way there. Okay, and we want new tech, because this is the default install path, and then / LightWave 2015, and I've made an error there. 2015.3, and then you want the bin on there as well, so bin, and hit enter. Okay, now next thing you need to type, and what this is going to do is it's going to basically remove any of the rules of the firewall for LightWave. And this is a firewall related issue on Windows systems. So if you're on the Mac, it's probably not going to be an issue for you, and the solution on the Mac could be different. But I have heard of people having problems with that as well. Okay, so the next thing you need to do is you need to type configure unset. And what this is going to do is it's going to change the rules for the firewall for the layout, exe, modeler, exe, and the hub. Which is important because if you don't have the hub going through the firewall because it communicates via TCP/IP, you're going to run into some problems. So next thing you need to do is change this back to a set of rules that are going to punch through the firewall, and that involves just simply typing configure set. Boom, and that's all you need to do. And now you should be able to fire up layout without any problems. And bingo, there you go. So if you had problems where it was always constantly firing up in discovery mode, that's the way to get around it. And again, this is really only applicable to Windows 8 and Windows 10, so don't really worry too much about this if you're on Windows 7. If you do run into that error on Windows 7, you may want to try this trick. But it's really not a problem with LightWave itself, it's just simply the way that Windows works with firewalls. And it's more than likely not going to be an issue for you if you do not install this on the C system drive. However, if you do install it under program files, I'm not sure if Windows will by default treat that directory as a system directory. But I doubt it. So if you have like a D or an F or something other drive and you've installed two and you've written all of your stuff off of that, it probably won't be an issue. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again. Cheers.